During this year's 16 days of activism, the Treatment Action Campaign took to the streets of East London, demanding that HIV and AIDS patients be treated fairly in public hospitals. They want equal health care for all. The Deputy President, Paul Mashatile, who chairs the South African National AIDS Council, the Minister of Health, Aaron Motsoaledi, and the Eastern Cape Premier, Oscar Mabuyane, accepted the TAC's Memorandum of Demands. Belinda Setochelo from TAC read the list, which included a 6-month supply of antiretroviral treatment for HIV-stable patients and more.
The National Department of Health must urgently finalize the planning and forecasting process to ensure that all eligible people get a 6-month supply of ARVs if they want it. An implementation plan with timelines must be made publicly available by 15 December 2024. Rollout must start before the end of 2024. At least 30% of people who live with HIV must be receiving a 6-month supply by the end of June 2025.
The TAC says many start treatment only to stop afterwards because the clinics are congested and it takes hours for the patients to collect their 3-month supply of medicine. The TAC says providing people who collect ARV with a longer supply of treatment will ease the queues. Dr. Aaron Motsoaledi says these requests are reasonable.
I can see the issue of 6 months is very, very popular to everybody here. And from what I can see, it's got very big advantages to what we want to achieve. So the demands, yes, are reasonable, they make sense, and it's to the advantage of the whole country, not a few individuals. So we'll definitely look into them.
Dr. Motsoaledi says about 1 million patients living with HIV are not on the treatment, and this hinders their 959595 plan, and those patients are mostly men.
They are positive, yes, but they are not on treatment. We'll use several means to go and find them. Like, remember I mentioned that we have got to find places where men gather, because most of the people are looking for are men and children, not much of women. Women have already fought their battle, they've already tested, mostly they are on treatment. Our problem is men, as you saw, even inside the tent here. I made them stand up in order for them to feel emotionally that they need to come out and help fight this battle.
The government representatives then moved inside Cesar Tugashe Stadium, where they sat and listened to the progress made by the Eastern Cape government and NGOs in the fight against HIV and AIDS. According to the Human Science Research Council, 980,000 people are living with HIV in the Eastern Cape, and 84% of those are on treatment. Mashatile commended the progress made by the province.
The Eastern Cape province launched its Global Alliance Plan, as the Premier indicated, and we congratulate them for this achievement. Siyabulela, dear. This makes the Eastern Cape the first province in the country to develop and officially launch its own action plan for the Global Alliance.
Nearly 8 million people are living with HIV in South Africa. Mashatile says SANEC will prioritize the establishment of a multi-sectoral group that will work on providing injectable ARVs for patients in the country in order to speed up access and availability of treatment. I am Yamkela Mchiyo for MPK News in East London.